This is such a crazy endgame. Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. Galarian Zapdos showdown. A historic event in Nintendo history has occurred where we have one of the biggest crossover between two of the biggest franchises in Nintendo history, involving The Legend of Zelda and Pokemon, where they have finally crossed over and now they brought over a Pokemon based off something from The Legend of Zelda. Yes, it is going to be that rooster in Ocarina of Time that for some reason, if you hit once or like make mad, it summons a bunch of other roosters that just kick you, that like kick your Link. And yeah, it just eats up all your hearts. And yeah, it's in Pokemon now as the reincarnation of a legendary bird in the Galar region. Boys and girls, if you don't know, James back here, a 2020 international champion as well as third place at the most recent world championship, here today to talk about Galarian Zapdos, and we're going to be using it on the channel for the next couple of days. We're going to be using Galarian Zapdos with some fun picks involving Weakness Palsy, Celesteela, and a Swampert. If you are interested in trying out the team, there are 2 weeks to grab this team with the rental code, as you can see from right here. So why not go try it out? It's a very fun team, and we'll be using it and see how it goes along. So yeah, should be a fun Pokemon as we use this little bit of a reincarnation from The Legend of Zelda. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy VGC content and want to improve your game, as I think I do an okay job at it. I'm not exactly too sure. Maybe let me know in the comments down below. And even if you think you're subscribed, just double check to make sure you are subscribed, because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you. Leave a like down below, as it really does help out. Now, I know some of you might have ad block on it, and that's completely fine. It does help out creators if you watch ads, but no need to worry. All I ask, if you do enjoy the videos, is to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, as it really does help out with the YouTube algorithm. But otherwise, yeah, we are going to be trying out this team, and we'll see how it goes. Can Galar Zapdos do some work as the big rooster that gave me nightmares as a kid from Ocarina of Time? Let's get started with today's episode. Today's common question of the day is going to be, if you could live in any region area of Pokemon, whether it's like Kanto, maybe something from the anime like the Orange Islands, maybe something in the games like Aura exclusive, let me know where you would live or would like to live in the Pokemon world. So for me, I'd probably say Sinnoh. I just really love the idea of Sinnoh. I really do like Black and White though, like Unova, like just I think it's just so diverse. And I remember watching the recent Do You Know facts about Pokemon Black and White and how it was designed to be really unique culture wise. And I think Unova would be a really cool place to live as well. And I do love Alola, I can't lie. Alola does have some really cool places to explore and would be pretty fun, especially like in the anime for recently. They've been showcasing a lot about the Pokemon world there in the Alola region. And yeah, I really did enjoy the Sun and Moon anime. So there are so many great answers. I don't know. I just love Sinnoh a lot. I can't lie. I do love Sinnoh a lot. I really do love the idea of Mount Coronet, the ruins, all that kind of stuff. But Unova would be super sick to live in. I think it'd be super sick to live in Alola too, except I don't like hot weather. That's the only problem. I don't like hot weather, so I don't think I would like Alola as much. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, as it's taking quite a while to find our first game. Hopefully we can find one soon. If not, we're just going to cut it out here till we can find one. So we'll be right back with the first game of today's episode. All right, luckily it didn't take that long to find the first game. We got V2748. With interesting Rain, Politoed, Kingdra, Incineroar, Thunderous, Metagross, and Regieleki. So Rain is actually kind of tough. Yeah, Rain's kind of tough. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of dealing with Rain. I wonder if the Thunderous has Brutal Swing to activate Metagross Weakness Policy. Maybe the Regieleki has Assurance. So unfortunately, the Zapdos isn't exactly the best here. It's not the worst, but it's not exactly the greatest here. I like Dragapult as a lead for sure. I do like Clef a lot too. I think Dragapult Clefairy is really good against Rain lead with the Follow Me and then Max Dragon pressure I have against the Kingdra. The following I want to bring, I kind of want to bring Swampert. It's actually pretty good against like some of the team, especially like the Regieleki, decent against Thunderous. It's the Incineroar, of course, as well as the Metagross. And the last Pokemon's between, I think, honestly, I could go Celesteela. Celesteela's not bad here, but I don't think it's that great. There are electric Pokemon. Rotom Heat's not bad if I can get rid of the Rain Pokemon, because my opponent doesn't like Rotom Heat either. Zapdos is interesting here because I could go for coaching. It's either Zapdos or Rotom Heat for me, I think, for sure, to clutch it out. I think Rotom Heat just safer overall, because I feel like if you're going to have the rain mode, you're going to lead immediately, which means that I can get some massive damage right off the bat. So let's see what is going to come out from my opponent. Let us see. It could be Politoed Kingdra lead, and then there's like a lot of mind games that come around with if it, do you go for helping Max Geyser? Like, what are you going to exactly do here? We're going to see that Politoed, oh, the Regieleki and the Kingdra lead. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to lead the Dragapult Clefairy lead. Luckily, with Clear Body, I don't have to worry about Electro Web stuff. I could go for Helping Hand Dragon Darts, which would probably knock out the Kingdra if it doesn't Dynamax. I guess the question is, do I expect Dynamax turn 1 immediately right at the bat? I think Darts is a very safe play overall. Kingdra could protect here, for instance. Regieleki can't knock out Clefairy. Maybe Thunder can if it specs and Politoed switches in. I'm going to go for Follow Me in Darts. There's a chance that Kingdra could switch out here, and I think it's just safe to go for damage. I don't think I need the Dynamax right away either. So we'll see how it goes. We are going to see Kingdra switch, which is excellent. So maybe Metagross comes out. Yep. Okay, Metagross does come out, which is fine here. Don't mind that. I get a decent hit off into Regieleki with the darts, and then I can Airstream the Regieleki, which I think is nice. We're going to see the Volt Switch come out. Ooh, okay. I wonder if it's Kingdra coming out. Yeah, that's 100% specs for sure. So I have a Swampert that deals with the Regieleki as well as like the Metagross, so I don't have to play super much. I mean, the Metagross can be threatening with the Weakness Policy, which I do have to be concerned about. So let's see what my opponent's going to bring out. Kingdra would be nice, of course. I can click with darts. I don't think it would go Kingdra though. Politoed does make more sense here. Yep. Alright, not too bad. I do get a big darts off into the Politoed. Maybe it puts in range of Helping Hand Airstream. I could go for the Phantasm Helping Hand into Metagross, but I don't think that would KO. Wow, that didn't do as much to the Politoed, but that's bulky. I think that's bulky at least. I think I'm going to go for the Airstream though and Helping Hand into Politoed. I want to make sure I outspeed the Pokemon, specifically the Kingdra, as well as the Regieleki. And I'm going to go for Helping Hand in case it's like Hypnosis Politoed and wants to go for one of those Hypnosis shenanigans. I do not want Hypnosis shenanigans. If the Politoed lives to Helping Hand Max Airstream, gets a Hypnosis off, worst case scenario, and I really hope that isn't going to be the case. So we'll see what my opponent does here. I could see Politoed Protect. I don't think that'd be the end of the world. Steel Spike would be kind of annoying here. I think Steel Spike is going to be fired off either way. My opponent could target the Clefairy slot very easily, or could maybe even just target down the Dragapult slot in case thinking of Clefairy would protect. I don't even knock out Clefairy to protect anyway, so I feel like Steel Spike regardless in the Clef is very safe, but let's see. He would also get rid of Friend Guard. I'm trying to set up for maybe a Rotom Heat endgame, as I mentioned before. Swampert could also do work in the endgame. I'm not going to try to activate Policy on the Metagross. I feel like that would be pretty bad. As long as I don't let Metagross set up a Weakness Policy situation, I should be good. So let's see. We do see a Dynamax come out. If they Steel Spike the Metagross, probably the best case situation, because I could Follow Me next turn with Clefairy. And I'm not too worried about the Steel Spike boost immediately, because I do have, again, Rotom Heat in the back. And I guess Swampert, but Swampert's not like a super big check to Metagross once Steel Spikes get up. So let's see. I wonder if Politoed protects. Maybe a Helping Hand could come out from Politoed too. I wonder if I would live a plus Helping Hand boosted Max Hailstorm, but no protects. Airstream going to come out, knock out the Politoed. Excellent. So getting rid of Politoed's amazing for me here. Getting rid of Politoed's super good for me. Alright, so we get a decent chip into the Politoed slot. Should be Steel Spike. Yep, Steel Spike comes out. Into the Clef slot, no surprise there, so Clef will go down. That is fine, because Dragapult pretty much gets a KO into the other slot regardless. So all I have to do is just wait for this rain to wear off, so Rotom Heat can play against this Metagross. So I guess the question is, what do I want to go out into now? I could go out into the Rotom. Or I could go out in a Swampert. I kind of want to go out in a Swampert. But I could go Rotom Heat and Nasty Plot up, which I don't think would be bad. Yeah, I'm going to go Rotom, actually. We're going to see the Kingdra? Yep. I wonder if they're specs or not is my question. How many turns of rain do they have left? 3. Okay, so I shouldn't go down to 1 Hailstorm. I think I'd be able to live at least 1. even at this range. I think Dragon is a very safe play into the Kingdra slot for a knockout, unless it's Sash, but they're not usually Sash Kingdra. I'm gonna Nasty Plot with Rotom. They could have Rockfall, but I'd live one Rockfall, I'm pretty sure. They do Protect. Okay, so they do reveal that they do have Protect, which is fine. As we will Dragon. Good damage in the Kingdra. Very good damage in the Kingdra. Alright. As we get an attack drop in the Kingdra, doesn't affect the Metagross, obviously. Nasty Plot does come out. The Metagross is decently slow. It's at least not jolly. So we will Nasty Plot up with our Rotom Heat, as we are going to see the Hailstorm does come out. Okay, so it does have Hailstorm. Going to target down the Dragapult. We should be able to survive. Yeah, pretty comfortably, actually. Okay, awesome. It's actually interesting, too, because they got rid of their own rain. So that means I'm actually faster than the Kingdra with my Rotom. And I think I can easily just go for an Airstream into the Kingdra slot. And maybe a Thunderbolt double up that slot. Yeah, because it knocks out Regieleki if it decides to switch in. And if not, actually Overheat might just knock out the Metagross now. It realistically might. I'll go for it. I think it does. And even if it doesn't, I don't think it's like the super worst situation for me, but we'll see. Airstream does come out. We do outspeed the Kingdra. We are able to pick up a knockout. Yep, Airstream. Okay. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. If we didn't, it would have actually been bad, but I didn't think it would live at that range. With Life Orb, a max Airstream from Dragapult. Kingdra goes down. And can we get an Overheat off? We do land the Overheat. Yeah, it just blows away the Metagross. So awesome. So we are able to get rid of Metagross, and then it's just Regieleki in the back, and I have a Swampert, so no big deal. I'm pretty sure that Dragapult will win too. I'm pretty sure that the Regieleki will just go down to darts at that point. And I wanted the Airstream boost because if Kingdra switched out, I got the Airstream boost anyway. So Rotom Heat could probably outspeed it regardless. I would have to play around Electro Web, but I could go with like high horsepower and stuff. And I'm pretty sure Overheat just threatened anyway the Metagross, so they couldn't really have a way to handle me. Yeah, because Metagross would have gone down there. I guess worst case scenario is if I miss, of course, but that's the risk you take when running Overheat. And yeah, now we just click darts and Thunderbolt. As we know this is specs, we have a Swampert in the back, so Swampert would be able to clean up anyway. Unfortunately, we're not able to bring the Swampert out, but hey, I mean, would have won us the game anyway. So Regieleki goes down to one single Dragon Darts, and that is a good game to our opponent. Dragapult cleaned up work. Clefairy also doing some good work. I think overall, the darts immediately not Dynamaxing was good because I didn't have to waste a Max Dragon into something like the Metagross, which I felt like you wouldn't bring. I didn't think you would go for the Max Dragon with Kingdra in this situation. Maybe I even lived too with the Friend Guard, although I kind of doubt it. But yeah, overall, very solid game, I think, for the game one. But yeah, let's continue on. By the way, I do live stream on Twitch, so if you do want to interact with me, ask me VGC questions, and want to see more of me ladder and hang out and see what I'm like when I'm not like commentating with super big analysis. I mean, I do sometimes. But yeah, if you want to know more, be sure to follow the Twitch stream. Linked in the description down below. We got Blaze as our next opponent, 251. Oh, Galarian Zapdos face off. Would you even go Colossal in this situation? I feel like you wouldn't. Celesteal is kind of annoying. That's the one Pokemon I really don't like dealing with. Do I think you're gonna go Colossal though? I mean, it's a potential option. It's weird because they have a Lapras and a Colossal matchup. I think Lapras is better personally. Maybe I'll go Swampert Clef. I don't think Swampert Clef's a bad idea, yeah. It covers the Colossal. It doesn't cover Lapras if it has Freeze Drive, but I could play around it, I guess. Because Endgame Zapdos, Rotom Heat looks really good against my opponent, I think, overall. I don't know, it's tough because I have to call which one they do. I really do think they go Lapras. I don't think you should bring Colossal in the matchup, but maybe my opponent does go for the Colossal for some reason. I mean, I say it's a Life Orb on the I'm guessing it's Life Orb on the Lapras, Weakness Policy on the Colossal. I mean, there could be so many tricks on my opponent's sleeve. It could be like Life Orb Dragapult, like in the strategy that I'm using, like the Thunderous Kick with the Scarf Zapdos. It could be. I'm not sure. Could be an interesting game, but only time will tell. Let's see what my opponent is going to bring here. I think overall we have a pretty decent shot. I think it really depends on how they're going to lead here. Regieleki and Lapras. Okay. So I'm guessing it's... Oh, is it dual screens? Might be dual screen. I could sing. I kind of want to just protect and Quake, realistically. I guess the only problem is that they bring in Fair Form, but I could sing it, I guess. I don't know. I think it's fine. I want to get rid of Pokemon around the Lapras and then play around it, I think. Is that Fair Form? Okay, that's fine. Helping Hand also could be a thing too, with Helping Hand plus a Quake. And the Spadef boosts are pretty nice as well. I just gotta watch out. Regieleki's really problematic in the back. So there are a few ways I could play around this, right? One, playing around the Ferrothorn. I should just, yeah, I probably should have predicted the Lapras lead and just, like, led something else. But what I led, Rotom Heat is not a good lead Daily Colossal. Even though I think it's very likely they'd lead Rotom Heat, I just don't think it's always the play. Well, Dynamax Swampert, though, we will get a Max Swampert off. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Unfortunately, they're always going to get the Resonance off, if it feels like first. But at least I'll get a Spadef boost for Clef. It also could not be a Power Whip Ferrothorn. They've also run like Sing and stuff in the past. I mean, not Sing, Iron Defense Body Press. A Resonance to Swampert, and as you can see, does absolutely no damage to the Swampert. Jeez, that did nothing. But I'm not going to do much to the Ferrothorn, unfortunately. Yeah, wow, that was Life Orb. What's a Life Orb Lapras to the Swampert right here? Quake, and you're not even going to be doing that much even after. So we do get a Quake off. Not bad damage in the Ferrothorn. I'm going to go for the Sing into it because I might as well. Because they might go for Iron Defense. And yeah. Although I could play around the Iron Defense Ferrothorn. Maybe I could chip away the Lapras instead. Yeah, because chipping away the Ferrothorn doesn't do much for me. So yeah, I'll just Sing. So they already went for the Resonance, and I just have to stall out some turns. So it's not like the end of the world. They're going to go for Geyser. Not too bad of a situation. That did so much, actually. Wow. That did more than I expected, even with the +1. I thought they weren't going to do that much, but okay. Let's see. We get a Quake off into the Lapras, so we'll be able to survive the next one. I can Quake again for some decent chip. Oh, that's some good chip. That's not Shell Armor Lapras, and that's a crit, which is pretty huge. Because I'm trying to weaken this thing for Rotom Heat, because I think Rotom Heat can very easily win the end game because they didn't bring the Colossal, or either they have Colossal in the back. It's not that big of a deal. And we hit the Sing, which is nice. So we will Sing this Ferrothorn, put it to sleep for 1 turn guaranteed, so it can't do much. And yeah, I know I don't like Sing Eater, low accuracy, but it was probably the best move I could have clicked. I knew that they were going to go for damage on the Clefairy. It made more sense because you weren't getting anything on the Swampert. And yeah, like I could have Helping Hand for the boost, but didn't change too much, I feel like, damage wise. If I had a chance to hit it, I got a chance to hit it, wasted their turn. Not exactly my favorite logic, but it's a logic. We will Quake here and just protect. It's very safe. Again, I have a Rotom Heat to deal with the Ferrothorn anyway. So they're gonna Geyser, double into Swampert, or no, they go for the Clef again. Take it decently well. We will get the Quake off into the Lapras, and now the Lapras is very weakened, which is really nice. I wonder if they're like Water Absorb or something. Alright, so good damage onto the Lapras. It will go down to, I think, another Life Orb hit, actually. They wake up immediately and go for the Iron Defense. Okay, so yeah, they were the Iron Defense that I predicted. I do have a Rotom Heat specifically. I gotta stall out a few rain turns, but I think overall we should be fine. Because we always have that option. Alright. So we have +3 on Swampert and... or +3 Spadef on Swampert and Clefairy. I think Clefairy is going to go down the Hydro Pump if it connects anyway. I guess the question is what the last Pokemon is, because we know that they have the... Okay, let's see. We know they have Regieleki in the back. I think it's just better to go for the Sing into Pharaoh and just like high horsepower in case they protect Lapras to try and stall out a turn. They go for the Pump, which is fine, into the Clef. Does this KO with +3? Ooh, I think barely. All right. Left goes down. Not too bad. This is our last Pokemon, though. I still have a Rotom H. High horsepower. Won't do too much to the... that did a lot. That's a crit. Swampert! Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Power Whip does come out. Wait, the Power Whip Iron Defense? Revenge crit, but that's... I guess that's actually kind of annoying. Oh, that's actually kind of bad. That could be really bad, actually. That could be terrible, actually. I didn't think it was Power Whip. I thought it was Body Press. Oh, no. This game might be over for me. Because I don't think I can beat the Regieleki next to Arrow. Does this mean it doesn't have Leech Seed? Or maybe no Protect? Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I guess I plot up and... Wow, I did not expect it. I expected the set, but it didn't really catch on as much. Let's see. It should outspeed me probably. Yeah. Oh, Electro Whipped. Wait, that gives me a Defiant boost. Interesting. I should have overheated the Regieleki then. Unless I KO here with it. But I feel like since they have Veil still up, because I'm pretty sure the last turn of Veil is this turn, at least we get to see the animation of Zapdos. It did KO. Wow. That's huge. Get a nasty plot up. Oh boy, this is going to get really awkward depending on what the last Pokemon is. Aurora Veil wears out. Is it their own Zapdos? It is their own Zapdos, isn't it? Oh, this is so winnable. I have to go for their Ferrothorn and I have to Thunderbolt their Zapdos. Because it could be a speed type between our Zapdos. I'm max speed. I don't know if there's Scarf. This is such a crazy endgame. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. Galarian Zapdos showdown. Oh, I don't know. I think I can win with like because I want to go for this play because I think I'll knock out the Ferrothorn with the +2 boost. Okay, they outspeed. Were they targeting? They target the Rotom. Okay. So my defense falls. I have a Citrus Berry, and then I don't know if there's Scarf or not. Well, I guess if there's Sash, I could lose. But I feel like this should knock out Ferrothorn. Right? Oh, it didn't. Oh no, I might lose the Body Press. Unless I survive the Iron Bars. I do. Oh, this is so close. Thunderbolt into the Zapdos. It's not Focus Sash. Okay, I assumed on the Dragapult anyway, so that goes down. This Body Press double up in the Rotom. Does that knock out? Probably. How does Iron Barbs work in this generation? I don't remember. Because I remember it used to be if you hit it in the last time, it would guarantee win. But I think they changed in Gen 8, so I don't remember how it works now. This is going to be a 0-0 battle? Is this actually going to be a 0-0 victory? Or is this going to be a 0-0 loss? I don't actually know. Because I don't remember how it works with Iron Barbs, unless they just change it with Rocky Helmet. I think Zapdos goes down first. No, Ferrothorn went down first. That means I should win. Because it's usually the last Pokemon that faints will win. Oh my lord, I can't believe I won that. I did get decently lucky, but holy cow. I mean, I don't think the luck was super big. I mean, the crit on Lapis was really nice. I don't think it was like absolutely necessary to win. The crit on Ferrothorn, it didn't really matter too much because like it would have been a 2 KO regardless. But holy cow. That ending, a 0-0 battle. It's been a while since I've had one of those, but yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2021 Back Battles here in the Crown Tundra. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, and share this video with friends. All great ways to help me out and support the channel. And yeah, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already checked to make sure you're subscribed, make sure you do. Even if you think you're subscribed, YouTube sometimes unsubscribes you from YouTube channels. I don't know why that's the case. Be sure to hit that bell notification down there too while you're there. But yeah, if you want to try this team, there is a rental code, 2 weeks to grab it in the description down below, as well as a pay spin. Galarian Zapdos, super impressive. Swampert also put in some work too. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. You can check out my Twitch channel, as I mentioned before, my second YouTube channel for more content. Let me know more content you want to see in the Crown Tundra by myself, or maybe non-Pokemon related content. But yeah, follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. That'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, have a great day, people. And until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.